There he goes. That's Ryan Lynch from his first single. And the first thing I became aware of Ryan was through my good friend, our mutual friend, Gary Gamble. And I'm delighted that Ryan is joining me in the studio. Ryan, you're very welcome indeed to the studio.
Hello, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me in tonight.
First thing I want to settle up, are you from Castledurg or Strabane? Because I was told first you were Strabane, and then down at Eddie Gallagher's gig they were telling me you're from Castledurg.
Well, a bit of both. I grew up in Strabane, but my family's also from the Derg, so some of them are listening there, so shout out to them as well.
Well, as I mentioned, the first time I became aware of you, our mutual friend Gary sent me on that single.
Yes, that's right.
And I hadn't heard you until then. Tell us, what's your background? What's the story? When did you get involved in the music first?
Well, I was singing in musical theatre for years over in London, and I did that for about 12 years, a decade or so. And then I put together a group, an Irish folk. We were called the Celtic Harps. I suppose you could describe us as El Divo meets the Pogues is how I used to describe it.
Yeah.
So Irish trad meets kind of theatre, sort of.
Yeah.
And we travelled the world doing that for a good few years. Did a lot of cruise ships and sang on The Voice in the UK. We were singing in London, across the country in England, and we did bring it home a few times as well, which was nice. And then I got to the point where I wanted to do some music myself, and that was the first song that I did do a couple of years ago now, nearly coming up to it.
And how did you get first involved with the musical theatre? How did you get? Did you only go after it when you went over to London, or?
Oh, I was doing it from in Strabane. I was in all the musicals when I was growing up. I was in Joseph and all of them shows back in the day, and it's something I always wanted to do. I love singing, I loved acting, so kind of combined the two. But, I do a bit more singing than I do acting now, but I still do a bit,
It's funny, when you mentioned musical theatre, we were just talking about another young lady from Strabane who's over learning about it now in London, Jamie Donlan.
That's right, she's over there now doing it as well. So she's a great wee singer. I met her up at the Northern Ireland Country Music Awards a couple of years ago there for the first time. She'd be a bit younger than me, but that was when I met her a few years ago.
And Jamie, like yourself, was in Glór Chair a couple of seasons back.
That's right, she was, and I'm there this year, so we're doing the same thing. But yeah, Strabane, we're musical as well, I suppose you could say.
And is any other members of your family musical? Your mum or dad or brothers or sisters? Or
I think it comes from my dad's side, probably. My dad used to play a bit through the years. We used to go on our summer holidays in a wee towing caravan all around Ireland, and he'd take the guitar and we'd go to the pubs, and that's when I learned a lot of these songs that I'm singing now, the country classics, from him singing in the pubs. So And it goes back to my grand always sang, but he wasn't necessarily a singer, but he loved his country music as well. So, I think it's the Lynch side of the family that the music comes from, I think.
Yeah, it's strange, from doing what you were doing on the cruises to come back to the country. But the country music is very popular in this country, isn't it?
It is. Oh, definitely. I mean, the folk kind of music is popular too. The Tumbling Paddies and all of that kind of stuff was really popular the last couple of years, a real revival. But I think the country music, the classic sort of country music, you can't beat it. Like, in my opinion, it's just there's something about it. It's I suppose in a way it's kind of like the theatre, musical theatre. It's storytelling. A lot of that kind of music. That's why I love it. I love getting my teeth into something I can sing.
Yeah.
That has a good story behind it as well.
And I believe you're doing a bit of acting as well, part-time with Mr. Gamble, eh? Tell us about that.
Yes, I'm in Gary Gamble's latest comedy endeavour. So we're touring.
Some boy, our Gary.
He's not wise. He's probably listening in there, so hello, Gary. But yeah, we're touring a comedy show. It's the second Gary Gamble production I've been in now.
Yeah.
And we've been across the country. We were in Letterkenny, we were down in the Millennium Forum, but we've got a few more coming up. Cookstown, and we're down in Naas as well, near Dublin. So there's a few of them coming up. It's called Nip and Tuck, and it's all about plastic surgery, a bit of a farce when plastic surgery goes wrong. And I play the receptionist. My name's Connor, the character, Connor Rhea. Yeah, so you can imagine it's 18 plus, I would say.
Great. Come here, tell us a little bit, how did the Glór Chair thing come about?
I've been dying to do it now for a couple of years anyway, definitely. it's one of them shows that's been on now. It's the 22nd season, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's one of those shows that's like a fixture. It certainly was in my grandparents' home. You know, they've watched it for years, and I think when I started doing my own music, I wanted to do the show because it's the perfect platform. Whenever you're trying to break into that in Ireland, it's the biggest platform, I would say. So, it was one of those things, and I did try last year, didn't get in, but this year I was lucky, you know. And Patrick Feeney's my mentor this year.
Patrick Feeney, yeah, good man too, Patrick.
He's great. You know, he's given me a lot of help and a lot of advice when it comes to this competition, you know, song choices and even what to wear. I was asking him as well, you know. Yeah. But he puts me on some of his gigs as well to support and see getting out and doing the social dances and some of the gigs like that. It's great. I just love it.
Yeah, well, I remember just seeing you last Friday week. You did a wee spot down at Eddie Gallagher's, and it was my first time to hear you live. I had heard your record all right, but I hadn't heard you live, and you put on a great show. You did a great version of a song we're going to play in a minute.
That's right. This was actually my granddad's favourite song. So he said, you must do this song on your album. So this one is his favourite, so it's dedicated to him, and it's made famous by a Tyrone singer called Brian Call. That's where it came into our world. But China Doll is the song, yeah.
Well, we'll give it a spin.
I'm tired of crying, and oh, you're lying. That's why I'm buying a China doll. Her eyes are bluer, her faults are fewer, her lips are truer, my China doll. I'd rather have a doll of clay that I could call my own than someone else just like you, with a heart of stone. She'll never leave me, she'll not deceive me, and never grieve me, my China doll. Tears or sorrow, no sad tomorrow, no one can borrow my China doll. Her eyes are bluer, her faults are fewer, her lips are truer, my China doll. I'd rather have a doll of clay that I could call my own than someone else just like you, with a heart of stone. She'll never leave me, she'll not deceive me, grieve me, my China doll.
Great stuff, Ryan. That's a lovely version of China Doll. It's hard to beat the old classics,
You can't beat them with a stick. No, that's right.
You know, I was just chatting to you while that song was playing, the Unslim Wit song, Cattle Call, Leanne Rhymes does it with Jim Ed Brown too, and they do a lovely version. She did an album of kind of covers of old country classics. Did a great version of it. Have you ever ventured into the songwriting side of the business at all?
I've been dipping my toe into it recently, you know. I think when you get to a certain point as a singer, you've got to put your own stamp on things, you know, and you've got to write your own music or put out something original. So there's definitely something in the works, but not yet. I haven't recorded anything yet, but I've been working on a few things, so keep tuned for that. I'll bring it up to you.
Talking about original songs and that, I was just watching Glory Chair last night.
Yes.
And the young girl who was on,
Maeve.
you know, she, you know, I'm not saying she took a chance, but like singing your own original song, it's a brave move to make on a show. You know, you're just on, isn't it? But fair play to her for having a go on here.
Yeah, definitely. No, it is a big swing to do that, but she did a good job now.
What about videos? Any videos for any of the songs or?
So actually, yes. Do you know what? The hardest thing with doing videos is finding the right location, and a lot of we're blessed here in Ireland to have such beautiful locations to do videos in. But you got to get a dry day to do it. That's the problem. So there's a few times I've been doing planning music videos, and the weather has really thwarted a lot of those sort of things. But the first song you played, "Keep the Customer Satisfied," I did a music video for that. I did it down in Loch Alla, and just the most beautiful views down there on the beach and up in the mountain. And I'm really happy with that one. Like it's a fantastic video, you know. But Ireland and the weather, you got to get the right weather for the music videos.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's funny, you know, sometimes when people are doing videos, you know how you can do them with the nice scenery. And then videos you can do the story of the song through the video. Like say you're doing about some guy drinking in a bar or something like that, and you can do it like that. Two different types of videos. Because I often seen videos back in the day, somebody might be doing it. They might be standing looking out at a lake or something like that, but they could be singing a song about the most depressing thing ever. You know what I mean? Like
I do, yes.
What's the?
It's not quite right, the
not
connection.
quite right.
I mean, it's a totally different art form, isn't it? I mean, we take it for granted that the music videos, but there's a lot of work that goes into it, and the guys that make it, you know, they do a great job. So yes, I'll have to get some more done, hopefully when the weather's a bit better.
Well, I know one thing for certain, like you're not going to be nervous in front of the camera down in Teenage E anyway. You know, you have a good stage presence. I was watching last Friday night and just asking you about apart from doing the odd gig with Patrick leading up to it, have you been doing any gigs around here yourself around the Northwest or?
Oh yes, I'm all over the place. Wherever I can get in, I get in. No, I sing down in the Clanree in McGettigan's.
Oh, do you?
Quite often. So I've been down there over Christmas. I need to give them a wee shout out as well. Say hello to Sinead down there. She's listening in. Mary Kate's in Letterkenny as well is another great bar. I'm in there a bit. It's the new one.
Where's that?
It's up on the hill. Up. What did it used to be called?
Oh, I know. Up past where Brian Corrigan has the place.
That's right. Up
right,
there.
That's a good wee bar, yeah.
So that's a country bar now. So I'm in there a few times this year. But yeah, and Castle Finn, McBride's have me
It's a
in.
good old spot.
But yeah, I get to guest slot in a few of the theatre shows as well.
Have you done any of these, country weekends, where Michael English or them might have singers doing spots or, late bar here?
Oh, last summer I went out with Gary Gamble for 4 of them back to back. So we went to Nathan Carter's trip, that was in Huelva. Then we travelled up then to Jimmy Buckley's crack on the Costa. That was brilliant. And then we went over then to Des Willoughby's Stars on the Costa. And then back over to Torremolinos for Patrick Feeney's as well.
By the way, how is Gary? I haven't seen him in a while. Gary used to have a great show here in the afternoon, but he went on to, I wouldn't say greater things, but he went on to full-time music. How is he keeping these days? He's some entertainer, isn't he?
He's working hard as always. He's got about 10 things on the go at once. But writing music and putting the comedy together and doing everything. So yeah.
Come here, when you're not performing, what do you do in your time off? What do you like to do? Have you any particular things you like to do when you're on your time off?
I love taking the dogs out for a nice walk. Actually took the dog up to one of those pods today to give them a good wash. But have you seen these pods?
I've seen them, and I said,
it was my first time using it. There was hair everywhere and water everywhere, but after a walk, it was good. So down to the beach, and there's so many nice beaches around here.
I'm looking forward to the stretches and the days to get out doing a bit of walking, because over the Christmas, I was doing great before Christmas, and just Christmas came and I just went off the top altogether. You know, not drinking or smoking, but
Yeah.
eating crap and that, and not getting out walking as much. But looking forward to the longer days now. To get
The
out.
days are getting longer now. That's it. So they're just going to stretch out from
Did you
here
ever hear
on.
that one about the boy that was going around? He was saying, "Have to get fit, have to get fit, must get fit, must get fit." And he woke up in a hospital bed and he said to somebody, "What happened to me?" They said, "You had a fit."
That's not the right fit, is it?
No, that's not the right fit. So come here, show us that poster. Show,
Oh, yes.
show our listeners the poster.
So this is how you can vote for me. So
Aye.
17th, which is this upcoming Tuesday, I'm going to be on Glór Tíre. That's Patrick Feeney's episode, so I'll be on there with him. And then the following week is the first live episode. So we'll be looking for votes. So I would love you to come out and vote for me. You can download the Glór Tíre app and you get 5 free votes on there. So it would be great if I could get some votes. Hopefully they like my performance.
What's the wee scanner on the sheet for the? Can you?
That's my wee QR code.
Oh, that's your
So that
QR.
takes you straight to my website, ryanlynchmusic.com, and it just tells you how to vote and when it's on and how to download the app. So
And
it's just all that.
who's the other contestant? Ryan is, or Patrick is on with him.
So I'm on with Dee Morrissey. That would be Billy Morrissey's daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so she's great crack. I think we're the 2 oldest in the competition actually. So
You're not that old.
I'm 36 now, so I'm older, but
I get dizzy if I think that far back.
But we got on really well. She's a great girl, and it was good crack, filming down there. But it was a bit surreal.
Yeah.
But it was great. It is like the studio was like a huge space. People
Yeah,
are
they
calling
moved
it.
out. They used to do it in the Keys in Galway, and they moved out now to somewhere. I don't know if it's out in Connemara, but it's
It is.
outside. Yeah.
It's right out in them big studios in Connemara, right in the Gaeltacht, and it's a great spot because they have so much space for all the
Yeah.
dancers, and the dancers are on the show, and it's great. The Keys looked a bit cramped, everybody
it did.
everybody was
And
squeezed in.
It was like a big church organ up in the back.
That's
the high
right,
stage,
aye.
and the band looked crushed even.
Aye, they were. I've spoke to some of the band members, Patrick's band, and they were saying it was very cramped in there,
Yeah, yeah.
squeezing in. But this is a great studio, purpose built, and there's so much space, and it looks amazing, but it is surreal. So many cameras, and they've got the camera with the big arm that zooms in on you, so you have to follow the red light when the filming's happening. So it took me a moment to get used to that, but I think by the end of it, I knew what I was doing, and I definitely will when I go back down. But it's the live rounds now, so.
But Mayor, before I let you go, tell us a little bit about your album. You have an album out as well. Is it out for general release yet?
Yes, so I had a wee album launch in October, and I've been working on the album now for, it was about 4 or 5 months, really, putting it all together. And the songs, I had a few singles, and then I wanted to do, I guess it was country classics, but maybe not the ones, a couple of well-known ones, but some, maybe a bit more obscure. There's a song on the album there, which was originally done by the Oak Ridge Boys called No Matter How High I Get. So that's a bit of a different one. And I did another song, an Eddie Raven song, Too Much Candy for a Dime. And then I did Place in the Choir on that as well, because I love that song. But it is a bit of a mouthful when you sing that one live, so many lyrics in it.
And Crystal Chandelier.
And Crystal Chandelier as well. And of course, China Doll was one I had to do as well. And I do a cover of Smokey's Alice on that album as well. My granny's probably listening. She's called Alice, so that was...
that was a great version you did of Keep the Customer Satisfied. The old Simon & Garfunkel song. You put a nice little spin on it.
Yes, I did a Simon & Garfunkel show years ago, and that was one of my songs in the show. And it was the B-side to Bridge Over Troubled Water, which was a huge song.
Yeah.
But it actually charted by itself in the top 100 in America. And then they released it later on as a single. But there was something about that song that I loved. And if you listen to the original, it's very different to my version that I worked on
definitely
with Jonathan Owens. But there's something about this so catchy. And, people say, do you sing that Customer Satisfied song? Do you sing that? I still get that a year and a half after the release. But I just wanted to do something different with it.
Did you do another Saturday night? Or
I did. That was a single as well.
I was just looking at that as well. Aye.
Another Saturday night, and Sunshine Man. With the Sunshine Man, we did more of a brass thing.
Yeah.
But when you're a new artist like myself, trying different things and experimenting to see what works. But I think it's a collection album. It's called Mr. Sunshine. It's a collection of all my favourites.
And
Really.
for anybody who wants to get it, how can they get it? Is it on your website?
Yeah,
or-
you
'cause
can.
It's funny now, isn't it? There's hardly any record shops now
No.
where you could go in.
Well, you can get it online on any of the streaming places, you know.
Yeah.
But if you want to get a physical copy, I do CDs, but also USB drives as well.
That's right, they're very popular.
They're very popular for the cars. So you can get it on my website, ryanlynchmusic.com as well. So it's all on there, and all my socials is Ryan Lynch Music.
Well, come here, just before I let you go, introduce your new single that we're going to play now.
Yes, this is my brand new single, which just came out today. It's Don't Fight the Feeling of Love.
Ryan, it's been a pleasure having you up at the station, and we'll be rooting for you next Tuesday night.
Thank you so much for having me. It's my
And
pleasure.
hopefully we won't even have to vote for you. You'll get straight through to the
Let's
final.
see. Fingers crossed.
Don't fight the feeling.